Hey guys, Words here with another mountain build video for you. A few days ago I made a video showing you how to use mountain as a defense character and still do a lot of damage. But today I'm going to show you how to turn mountain into a beast. This means not only you are going to be able to stay alive a lot longer, and you're going to be able to dish out a lot of damage and carry your team and so forth. Without further ado, let's get this done. Alright guys, the first thing, let's go over the relics that I am running. So you go to mountain, and here are the relics that I am running. So defense suit of retaliation. This one gives you additional attack power equal to your defense. Also, I'm running the upgraded inner suit. This one increases your max HP by 50%. And the third one that I'm running is the powerful defense suit because it gives you 50% of defense increased power. Now, because of the defense suits of retaliation, I need to put a lot of defense in the build. That way you can do a lot more damage. I am going to show you the attack power because attack power is very important in this game. That's how you're going to do a lot of those damages. Now that we're talking about the relics that you start off with, I'm going to show you some of the relics that you need to use in game when you find them. That way you can become the monster that mountain is. So let's go in there. I'm going to show you. Now, because I've been grinding a lot, I got pretty much all the best relics in the game for now. So these are the ones that you need to use to complement your build while you are out there during your exploration. So if you look on top right here, this is one that you need to look for. If you can find this one, make sure you put it in that build. And then let's go down to right here. If you find this one, make sure you put that in this. The big tips I can give you: save your coins. That way, when the time comes, you'll be able to buy the best one. So normally it's before you fight the boss. That's when you can find some of the best one. So make sure you save your coins. That way you can buy them. Now, going a little bit down, also this one is one of the best one that you can use for mountain because it will set all your skill cooldown whenever you use the counter attack move. I will give you a little bit of tip how to use the perfect dodge for mountain, and maybe you can practice and do it also. And also the other one that you need to look for when you are looking for your relics in the game is this one right here, time shield. You want shield in this game because it will save your life plenty of time. Now, another important one that you need to save your coins for is this one right here, shock target. 50% damage increase against shock targets. If you find this one, make sure you pick this up. You're gonna use this to do a lot of damage. Also, the next one is this one right here, Axiom immunity device, immunity to all status effects. This one will keep you alive, especially some of the boss that have this poison, like the big one that can fight you instantly. If you have immunity to all status, then you can stand your ground and stay alive. Now, those are not the only one that you need to be looking out for, but if you can find those one, your game will be a lot easier. Now that we're done talking about the relics, it's time to go over the upgrade points. Alright, now for the upgrade points. Now, in my previous build for mountain, I showed you to go to the defensive route because you can use the relics from the game to actually make for your damage. But for this one, to turn mountain into a beast, we are not going to go into the defensive tree. We're gonna go in the offensive tree, and then we use defense from the relics in the game. That way we can make our build the monster that we want it to be. So you're gonna put some points in the skill power, just max it out. Put some in the weapon power, 5 of them, and then also put some in the crit damage. And then you need to go down and put as many as you can in the crit chance. So now for me, I got 8 because that's all I can afford. And then make sure you max out the kill power because it gives you 1 attack power increase for every kill stack up to 100. So the attack power is the name of the game. So as many as you can find, just make sure you put it on there. And then I also put the 1 point in the skill cooldown, although this is not very important, but if you can put as much as you can from the early on, then you'll be good to go. And in the defensive tree, I decided to put 1 point in there. That gives me an extra 1000 HP. That way I'm not going in squishy, because you need to put as many points in health as possible. That way you're not so squishy, even though you would think you can still fall over very easily. So whenever you find those relics that give you the 10% health or however many percentage health, make sure you pick those up, because the higher your health, the easier it's going to be for you to stay alive. So over 100,000 is a good point for you to be playing as Mountain. Now let's talk about the stat sheet. Now, as you can see on the attack side, I have 320 attack power to start with, but you can get this as high as possible. So trying to get it as high as possible by chucking some points into your defense. Now, as the other stats, just take a look at them real quick. Now, let's look at the defense side. You can see on the defense, reduce incoming damage, I'm at 60%. What you're trying to get is 90%. 90% is the max you can get, but with some relics while you're playing the game, you should be able to get to that and you will be good to go. And you can get your health, that is now 68,500, as high as possible. Now, if you don't have the relics that I have, which I think you may not, but I know you can grind for them, you can use some other relics. Like for instance, there's one that I know that you can use to make the build very good as this one. Is this one right here. It's called the Necklace of Defense, and this one right here gives you 100% defense increase, recover 1% of max HP every second. Now, I mentioned this in my previous build, and I say this is not one that you should be afraid of, even though it's got a negative effect, but it is pretty good if you can find the other ones. You just have to play carefully, and also make sure you keep picking up health relics. That way you can still stay alive as long as possible. But other than that, that 100% defense will also give you some very good attack power if using it in conjunction with the defense suit of retaliation. So you can try this combination to see if it works out for you, but if it doesn't work, just try a different combination. You can experiment with the game and have a lot of fun. Now let's go over some of the upgrades that you can use to make this build the monster that is supposed to be. So if we go over to Mountain, for the recoil stun, the 3 that you need to be looking out for is this one right here. I'll let you read it for a second. And then you also have this one. Then you have this one. Those are the 3 that you need to pay attention to. Now for the Meteor Smash, there are 2 that are very important. This one right here, 100%. And then this one right here, all skill deal critical damage. As soon as you see this one, make sure you pick this up. That's gonna skyrocket your damage. Now for Jump Shock, the one you need to be looking out for, this one right here. Again, shield equivalent to 10%. And also this one, 25% increased damage. Now for the recovery guard, there are 2 that you need to be looking out for. The first one right here, it's a Meteor Smash and Recoil Stun cooldown reset on successful counterattack using Perfect Guard. I will teach you a little tip on how to use Perfect Guard, so I'll show you later on. And then you also have this one, apply healing effect twice when guarding. So if you see those 2 coming, make sure you pick them up. Now, if you didn't watch my previous video, there is a combo for Mountain that you need to practice. And it is this one right here. That's Recoil Stun. That's Meteor Smash. And then that's Jump Shock. If you do this, you will do a lot of damage. So make sure you practice this. Now, for the tips on how to practice the Perfect Guard is whenever you see a boss or enemy that you need to do the perfect dodge for, so make sure you be on their face and then use your attack. While using your attack, just make sure you pay attention to when they're trying to attack you. So as soon as you see they're trying to attack you, make sure you press the guard. And once you press the guard, and that gives you a very good counter attack move, and then that can do a lot of damage for you. And sometimes if you have the right relic, you'll be able to reset all your skills and then go to your combo that we just talked about. Now, if you want to know what kind of toy that I am using the Power Dog, because that gives you an increased skill power by 10%. So those are all the combination that I'm using. So guys, if you use all the tips that I give you in this video, you will be able to be a beast with Mountain. You will be able to carry teams. As you can see in the background, I am able to just solo the boss by myself while my teammates are down, because sometimes that could happen. Anyway guys, this is all I have for the build video. I hope this is helpful. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys later.